What's going on, guys? Accountability for all here. And there's been an issue going on. We in the auditing community, unless it's like the fakes that just give us a bad name, we want to try and keep our community together. There's obviously been a fallout with News Network and Nomad. Okay? A lot of notifications today, so hopefully people will start filing in soon. There we go. People are coming in. So Nomad and News Now Patrick had this issue, okay? We want to try and see if we can bridge these gaps. I know Nomad's not about that right now. And I called Nomad, let him know I was doing this interview. Spoke to News Now Patrick. Selena wanted to do an interview with me to kind of get everything out there. Patrick says, Nomad breaks a chair in the room and he smokes in the room and where I'm paying a deposit. And Nomad says that Patrick is, got PayPal scams going on and that he beats Selena. And Selena has been the only one that's not been heard from in this, and she wants to say what she has to say either way. So we're going to ask her side of the story. We're going to address the things that Nomad says, because it's important that we all try and figure this out if we can figure this out. So let's call Selena up. Okay, I asked to speak to only Selena. Can we turn that radio down? There's always more to the story. Hi, Selena.
Yes, hello.
Hey, it's Josh. We're only a minute in, and we got about 107 people watching. We just wanted to get. I know you wanted to explain your side of the story with everything going on with Nomad. Patrick's issue is that Nomad disrespected him as a friend and, broke a chair in the room and smoked in the room where his credit card was on deposit. And then Nomad says PayPal's got the scams going on and this, that, and all that stuff. But the main issue that people are really worried about is you and your safety. It's been alleged for like Nomad had said that the video was fake, but that was kind of like a publicity stunt, and then after said that it was real. We just kind of want to hear from you what you have to say. I like Nomad. I think he's a great kid. I have no reason to dislike Patrick. I'm one of those people where people have said plenty of untrue things about me. So I'm not going to cast a stone because other people say something. So we figured it was best to hear from you directly.
I just want to start off by saying that I like Nomad too, but I just think he has issues that he needs to work out as a grown man. But, that's neither here nor there now, and frankly none of my business anymore because he's not living with me.
Yeah, for the record, I've probably spent more time talking to Nomad. I like him a lot. I think he's a great kid. My concern is seeing if we can bridge these gaps and try and kind of end this feud if we can by respecting everyone's feelings. So, firstly, that video that has surfaced, it doesn't show visual, it's only audio, and it's an alleged video where Patrick is assaulting you. Is that video accurate? Is that a real video of an assault that happened to you?
It's not accurate. It's not real. It's fake, and it was probably made, I don't even know, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now.
So who is Jack?
And, Jack Miller?
Are we talking about Jack Miller? Someone said Jack can verify. But, so you're saying that video...
Verify about that video?
Yeah, that's what's being said. But so I can't really...
Jack Miller has nothing to do with that video or the making of that video or anything to do with that video.
So can you tell me why you made that video then in the first place, if it was fake?
The video was right around the time of Patrick's... I don't know how long you've been watching Patrick or following his channel, but he made a fake video with Nomad not long before that video was made in Denver with one of their other friends. And that one got Patrick a lot of, attention and a lot of views, I guess you could say. And so when we were kind of sitting idle in Buffalo, we didn't have the money to travel anywhere or audit. They were kind of thinking of ways to draw attention to their channel because we didn't have any videos to upload. We didn't have any of that. After doing it, it was obviously stupid and going to get us the wrong attention. So it was never posted.
Okay,
And
so
obviously, when the falling out occurred, I'm sorry, I'm in someone else's home right now.
it's okay.
When the falling out occurred, all I can say about Nomad is I care about him as a person. I do think he has issues. But whenever him and Patrick have an issue, he uses this to his advantage. Okay? He said it's fake. He only says it's real when he doesn't like Patrick, which should be a red flag to people to begin with.
Okay, so staying as a neutral party, what I can say is when Patrick and Nomad were hanging out together, Nomad did say that the video was not real, but you could say he changed his mind now because he's now angry with them, or you could say maybe he was trying to protect Patrick. I can't say either way. I think Patrick's awesome. I probably spoke to Nomad a lot more. I love Nomad. So that's why I want to try and figure this out to see if we can fix anything. But more importantly, people are really worried about you. Has Patrick ever put his hands on you?
Patrick has never put his hands on me in a negative or violent way.
Did Patrick burn Nomad's hand?
Okay, so that situation with Patrick, Jack Miller, Texas Sheepdog, and News Now 702. It was them playing around with Nomad because he fell asleep all zanned out on Jack's couch. And nothing was waking the guy up, okay? They gave him a few sternum rubs. They were tasing him in the ear. And did Patrick go too far by setting his hand on fire? Yes, he started.
I would say absolutely to set somebody's hand on fire. That's way too far.
Going too far. But to put the blame solely on Patrick, it was all three of them playing with Nomad, but Nomad seems to just think that Patrick's to blame for everything.
Okay, well, I guess whoever the other person who did that, they would be to blame for their part, and Patrick is certainly to blame for doing that. So someone says, Bob says, why did Selena go to hospital Saturday night?
I went to the ER on Saturday night because I was having extreme painful muscle spasms in my side. I don't know if I have to show everyone my medical records at the ER, which I shouldn't have to, but that's what I went for. I'm going to be a first-time mom, and me personally, I did not know what was happening to me. So I was freaking out, I was crying, and then I started having a panic attack.
You know what? I think that without releasing your medical records, they offer you a report when you left the hospital that evening, like kind of saying what you went in there for. Without releasing it publicly, either whether it's me or maybe somebody else that the public can trust mutually, maybe takes a look at it so we can vouch for it, I think that would put to death a lot of the issues and a lot of the accusations, and that might be a good thing. A lot of people say someone else, and I don't know if this is true, it's a lot of people say says Selena told me on Facebook she thinks Patrick is a sociopath. Is that accurate, or is that just a troll?
I've never spoken to anyone on Facebook in regards to Patrick.
Okay, then we can dismiss that as a troll. My Two Beagles says, why did Patrick put Nomad's phone in a hot tub?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I can't answer to that.
Okay, perfect. Well, there's no reason to answer something that you're not aware of, so I appreciate your honesty. So she's addressed so moving forward, you obviously are pregnant. By the way, you look like you're in great shape and doing the right thing. So obviously you're doing something right. It's been alleged that you've only gone to 2 doctor's appointments, and that Patrick isn't allowing you to go. Is he allowing you to go to your doctor's appointments?
Patrick allows me to go to my doctor's appointments, and I have been to multiple doctor's appointments. I even went to the doctor while Nomad was staying with us in Buffalo, so I don't know where he got that from.
Okay.
He hasn't seen me go to the doctor yet in February, 1, because he's left, and 2, because we're moving here, so I had to just now get my insurance switched over from Oklahoma to Texas, and I have to establish a doctor here. But yes, I have been seeing a doctor. Everything in my pregnancy is going perfectly fine. My baby is healthy. I am healthy. That is the important thing.
Okay, so where are you going to, do your parents hate Patrick? Is there an issue going on there?
My parents do not hate Patrick, and they would not live with Patrick if they hated Patrick. Do my parents and Patrick have disagreements and falling out? Yes, they do. But that's normal and to be expected.
All right. Howard Conover, I'm just reading comments on both sides here. Howard Conover says Selena and Patrick are both fraudsters. Patrick is a hypocrite, constantly begging for money, liars and manipulators. Are you aware it's been alleged that Patrick is scamming money? Have you seen that? Are you involved in that? Can you say that that's false and put that to rest?
Never scammed any money to my knowledge, and I've been with him for 3 years, and he's been auditing for 3 years. So as far as he has been with me, he has never scammed anyone.
Okay. Now Fangirl98 says, now we have one that says, Nomad is a liar, can't stand him. Then we have Fangirl98 says, I think she's just saying what Patrick wants to stop people hating. Are you with Patrick right now?
No, I'm actually in a subscriber's living room, and his name is Eddie.
Okay, so you are giving honest feedback without Patrick being present.
Yes, Patrick isn't currently present. He went to go get some food, actually.
Okay, I'm just trying to go through the questions here.
Nomad. If you hear someone talking in the background, it's Eddie.
I don't know what's this Waffle House video. Someone said ask about his Waffle House video.
I can't answer to Patrick's videos. I wasn't there for that video.
Okay. Someone said you were there at the hot tub scene.
The hot tub scene. Is that Patrick?
I think
Nomad's live stream when we were all in the hot tub and I was sitting on the thing.
Is that when the phone went in the water?
Nomad's phone never went in the water. Patrick splashed him. I think it was Patrick's phone that Patrick threw in the water to show Nomad that it was waterproof.
Okay.
Because I think that night he got upset about Patrick splashing his phone with water.
Because I got Sal1 saying Nomad is a junkie, and then Okie Dokie TV says Patrick is a saint. So it's really split down the middle here, and this is why I want to get to this. Is there any way, like, do you hold any ill will towards Nomad?
Do I hold any ill will towards Nomad?
Correct.
No, I don't. I just wish that he wouldn't say fake and fictitious things about me when him and Patrick are having issues.
All right, I stand corrected. Patrick, everyone's confirming Patrick did throw his own phone in the water, so I apologize. That was my mistake. I misread there. So I guess people are just trying to pick apart. Someone brings up a great point that domestic violence is a huge issue. I was actually falsely accused of domestic violence, and I just think that some people are concerned that it's nothing to joke about. So why would you make something like that up and use domestic violence as a publicity stunt to take away from others who have been involved in domestic violence? So I think that's where some people are maybe believing that it was real. I think other people are believing that, you're just under control of Patrick. I think that no one knows what's going on between you, Patrick, and Nomad, except you, Patrick, and Nomad.
And the thing about the video is, no, it's not funny, and that's why we never posted it. Nomad used that to his advantage after they had a falling out to make him spin things how he wanted to spin things, the same way he's doing it now. Oh, it was real when he posted it, but no, we're friends again, so it's fake, and now, we're not friends again, so it's real. I don't see how people can't catch on to this.
So Brutus says, why doesn't Pat ever speak on his own behalf? But you know what? I think that is a good thing. So I think what happens now is Nomad has addressed this. You've addressed this. Now Patrick needs to get out there and address this. And some people are saying that, why are we having this conversation? This community is turning into a joke. And, minus the frauditors out there like Granite State, or now she's called Mass Exposure. Some of the guys that are doing this out there that are really fake, I get that, but we want to try and bridge these gaps. I don't think that we'll be able to mend a bridge between Nomad and Patrick, but at least maybe get to a place where we can all address this honestly, maybe in a discussion off the air, where we can get you, Patrick, and Nomad in the same chat room with any moderator that you choose to try and figure this out. So if you have differences, fine, but to all bash each other is really just taking away from the community. Kenny Klein says, ask tough questions. I've been pretty non-biased, I think, in this entire video.
And see, my opinion is I don't think that the bridge is ever going to be mended anyways. I have nothing bad to say about Nomad. See, that's my thing. I'm just like, I don't care what he does as long as he's, safe. And if he's not living with me, then he can do whatever he wants. But the issue stemmed from when he was living with us and he wanted to abuse his medication. That was where the issue started again. Everything was working fine until, we had to address that issue.
Okay, Nomad says, Selena airdropped me the video after it happened to hide it.
That's not true.
That's not true. Is that the same video we were talking about, like the assault one?
Video that I've answered a million times. I don't mean to sound aggravated with you. It's just I have the same opinion that somebody else said. Why are we addressing this? Because I already addressed this when it first came out, and I already told people I'm not abused. I'm fine. I've even spoken to the police about it. The police have reached out to me about this, and I've had to give them a statement about it as well.
Okay. All right, so the police have investigated this then.
Yes,
and they have. They found it to be not credible or non-investigatable, right?
They found it to be unfounded was the official thing.
Okay. All right, so then I think we can squash that at this point. I mean, obviously I can't choose either way. I'm just going through the question. Sal1 says, Nomad's a liar, same as Patty. So it's pretty much split right down the middle. I'm trying to go through. Sunny2 says she's too scared to show her own face. Guys, listen, she could have come on and I could have done a Streamlabs. She's pregnant. She's going through stuff. I have 2 kids myself. My point is to not blast her face out there. In fact, I've talked to Patrick. Selena asked me if we could do this. So I'm happy to.
And also, I asked about Zoom, where my face would have been in it, but I don't think you have Zoom.
I don't even know what Zoom is. I'm like 150 years old.
It's fine.
Let's see. Has Patrick ever hit his mom, do you know?
No.
No, he has not hit his mom. Okay, my email address is josha1487@gmail.com. Okay, so Selena, have you ever seen Nomad use drugs? Comes from I Found Texas.
When you say drugs, what do you mean?
I guess...
illegal drugs or prescription drugs?
Illegal? I guess illegal, or medicine that's not prescribed, I guess?
I have never seen Nomad do illegal drugs as in like heroin or meth or anything like that. I have seen him take his prescription drugs, and I have seen him overtake his prescription drugs.
Okay. Fangirl said, I just hope she's okay. That's all I'm concerned about. And I think at the end of the day, everyone is really concerned about you. And we do all hope that you're okay.
I really do appreciate everyone's concern. As other than going live every single day and vlogging my entire life, I don't know what else to tell people. I'm fine. My baby is healthy. I do go to the doctor.
Okay. Was Patrick ever charged for the damage to the chair or for the cigarette smoke?
Patrick was charged a cleaning fee of $250 for the cigarette smell.
Can you send me a copy of that charge?
Yes, I can send you where it came out, yes.
Okay, because that's important, and that's a valid concern. And Nomad, I know you're watching, but I can see where they're coming from. It might just be a cigarette, it might just be a broken chair, but if he gets charged $250 for it, that is a reason to be upset. Does Patrick have a gambling addiction?
I would say that Patrick has an issue with casinos. I wouldn't call it an addiction, but I would say he has an issue with casinos, yes. Has he ever gambled with donation money? It should be the next question, and that's a no.
Yeah, no one actually asked that. Well, I appreciate you being honest. And you know what? That's alluding to honesty here, guys, because we're saying, hey, as your boyfriend, your child's father, does he have a gambling problem? And she's saying he has a little bit of an issue there.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that he doesn't have an issue with gambling, because there's been months where his check could be gone in a week because of the casino, and that's part of the reason why we're getting out of Oklahoma.
Okay.
We're moving to somewhere where gambling is illegal, so he wouldn't be tempted with that.
Cindy Moore says, Josh's abuse of his meds has nothing to do with Patrick abusing you. Unfounded, I'm an eyewitness. I don't know who Cindy Moore is.
I've never met Cindy Moore or heard of a Cindy Moore.
Okay, so that's obviously... Did Patrick get charged for non-return? Yeah, so she already said Patrick did get charged. Well, if someone says that Patrick went to a public forum and trashed Nomad, I think this is just a thing where now they're just friends. Like, here's the thing: you work with each other and you're friends. Eventually, you get sick of each other. Maybe this is an issue that we can eventually get past. So Patrick and Nomad have their issues right now. Do you still consider Nomad a friend?
Do I consider him a friend? Probably not, after all this again for the second time. But I don't have anything against him. I'm not going to hold anything against him.
Okay. Michigan Mister says Cindy Moore is upstanding. And guys, do we have any other questions? First of all, do we have any other questions for Selena? And secondly, Selena, do you have any questions or anything that you want to bring up to the viewers? You got about almost 300 people watching.
I wish there was a way I could look at the chat.
I got a question. Did Patrick have civil court February 20th?
Did Patrick have civil court February 20th? I'm not sure.
So today is what, the 21st?
Today's the 20th.
Today's the 22nd, so it would have been 2 days ago.
Well, if he did, then he missed it.
Okay. All right. So Audit Ohio says, tell Selena I'm truly sorry about any troubles I put in.
Oh, thank you, Audit Ohio.
Okay, so I have a screenshot that was just sent to me from a lot of people say it's Fat Pat. Selena, why did you lie about calling Patrick a sociopath when I sent a screenshot to Josh? So I will take a look, and if that screenshot does exist, I'll put it on, I'll address it. I mean, I can't pull it right now because I'm on a live feed, but you still stand by that and say that you did not say that, right, Selena?
Well, where did you think that I said that?
I don't know, but I do have a brand new email that I can't read right now, and he said he just sent an email. It's a screenshot where apparently you said Patrick is a sociopath. Can we get any more information? That's a Pat. Where was this said? Because I can't pull it open right now because I'm on live. But can someone tell me where this was said?
If I did, it probably had to do with. I don't want to blast about everything about my relationship on here, but it's like.
You don't have to. You can refuse to answer as well, Selena.
I know, but I don't want to, because then people are like, oh, she's not answering, she's, this and that. It probably had to do with, I I don't want to, make Patrick look super terrible, but, a cheating issue that we have had in the past.
Okay, so she also called him a psychopath. Okay, so all right, so that was said, and it had something to do where Patrick cheated on you.
If I said it, then it was in that situation, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and was that something that you just didn't? She just didn't remember that, guys, at the time. I will check that.
It was probably a while back.
Make sure you keep that light for yourself, Selena. 3, Patrick is emotional capacity 10-year-old. 3-way with Nomad. So, I actually can't pull his number right now. And I know he doesn't want to blast it publicly. So I won't be able to do that. Because, guys, I'm on a live stream. I can't disconnect the live stream. It'll go down. And I don't have his Nomad's number in the other. But I'll call him right after this. If he sends... I can't even access my email. You have Nomad's phone number, right, Selena?
If he hasn't changed it, I still have it.
Okay. Do you think that you could text me his phone number since I have yours, and that way we can...
Nomad's phone number?
Yeah, please. And if you don't want to talk to him at the same time, you don't have to. I can speak to him afterwards. It's completely up to you.
I don't know.
There is absolutely no pressure. If you don't want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready to talk to him.
Okay. Well, could you send me the number anyways so I have it?
Yeah, I can send you the number.
Thank you so much. So is there any other questions that we have? Michigan Mister, I've already talked to Nomad. He wanted to talk to me as well. I just wasn't going to start this off as a 3-way because we wanted to give her piece and let everyone speak their piece. I have kept totally neutral through all this. Selena, do you have anything else that you'd like to address people with? Let people know anything? How's the baby doing?
The baby's doing great.
Awesome.
She's wonderful.
Are you having a boy or a girl? Can you tell?
I'm having a girl.
A girl?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat also.
Are you all right? So you're watching it, so that's perfect. You can scroll through and feel free to answer anything, anything that you want. I mean,
I can see some people saying leave Nomad out of it, but I mean, he kind of brought it up, so how can you leave him out of it?
Yeah, I actually called him out of respect. He was going through a live stream, so I didn't want to put too much out there, but I did call him to let him know what was going on, so that way this would stay as neutral as possible. Do you have a name for the baby yet?
I have a name. Patrick doesn't really like it. We can't really agree, so it's not set in stone.
What's the name you choose?
I have picked out the name Vivian.
Vivian.
Patrick thinks it sounds like an old lady name.
Yeah, but my daughter's name is Emma. That's an old person name. The old people names are coming back.
Old people names are coming back.
Old people names are coming back. All right. Everyone likes that name. So, are there any more questions for Selena before I get her off the phone? Thomas Payne, you're on blah. Bob Mazzulli says, why does Patrick discriminate against the homeless?
I don't think Patrick discriminates against the homeless.
She doesn't think that that's the case. Do you have a due date?
April 27th.
Okay. Steven says, why you need Nomad's number, Josh? Thought you called him to let him know. I did. From the phone that I'm live streaming from. So I can't now disconnect the live stream service to call him. All right. Did you send me that number, Selena?
I did. Did it go through?
Let me check. No, I don't have it.
I sent it to you on Facebook, would it go through?
No, because I can't access Facebook. If you can just text it to the number that I'm calling you from, that would be awesome. Or we could send it to you. I don't want to give your email out, though.
Well, for some reason, it's not showing your number.
I didn't call you private. All right, I'm going to, what? Hold on a sec. We're going to figure this out. Do you want me to just have him email it? Nomad, are you watching this? Nomad, let me see your, put a message out there if you're watching this. Yeah, there's... All right, Selena, you're getting a text from me right now.
Okay.
And you can just text it to that number, okay?
Okay.
Hold on one second, guys. All right, yeah, we're going to call him Nomad. All right, did you get that text message, Selena?
Yeah, I got that text, so let me text you his number.
All right, perfect. Thank you, hon.
You're welcome.
Selena does sound level-headed.
I'm always level-headed.
Wilma, I asked her, and it's her choice. She doesn't want to do a three-way call, and I don't want to do anything to stress her out while she's pregnant, so we'll respect her wishes.
I know it's going to be an argument, so I don't want to,
I got it.
not trying to, I already know it's going to be an argument.
And when I speak to him, just so you know, like full disclosure, I got the number. Thank you. I'm gonna give him the same treatment I gave you. I'm not, because I'm not trying to pick sides here. So it's gonna be very much the same style interview that I did with you. Okay.
No, it's good. I don't care what you ask.
And so one last question.
I just don't want to talk to him.
One last question was, if he's got a gambling problem and he's using all this money and a week's pay is gone in a week, how do you know that donations haven't been spent at the casino? Because it seems that all the money was gone.
Well, because I'm always with him 24/7.
Okay.
And
all right.
You guys have to realize that it's been a long time since something like that has happened. But I am going to admit to you that he has had a problem with the casino because I don't want to think that I'm lying to you.
Well, you've been extremely honest. I appreciate you taking the time to do this. You know, you are doing, it's huge doing what you're doing. No one ever can know what it's like to be having a baby unless you're someone that's had a baby. And I hope everything goes well with the birth and everything's healthy and you have a beautiful baby girl with an old lady name.
Thanks.
All right? You have a great night, Selena, all right?
Yeah, you too.
Take care, hon. Bye. All right, guys, there you have it. That's what Selena has to say. I was pretty neutral. I was pretty neutral through that whole thing, and I'd like to be neutral. But what's up, Locksmith? So now we're gonna call Nomad. I'm actually gonna keep it off speaker until he answers, because if he hits voicemail, I don't want everyone to have his number. Oh, hold on, Nomad. I'll put you on speaker. I didn't want it to go to voicemail and then have your number given away to the world. I would have been upset if that happened.
Is this Josh?
This is Josh. What's going on, bro?
What's up? I watched part of that stream.
So I tried to be as neutral as possible, asking the questions.
I saw that.
I asked her a lot of tough questions, and I did say that I think that I think I like Patrick. I do know you a lot better, and I do think that you're an awesome kid. I like you very much. So with that being said, I want to keep this neutral so people can get what's going on.
You saying kid? How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 32.
So I'm 30. So we're not much different age.
No, we're the same age.
I think it's funny. You call me kid. I think it's funny.
That's a Boston.
You know, like,
that's a Boston thing.
Well, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of bro Or instead of guy, he'll be like, hey, kid, what's going on, kid? That's a Boston thing.
Hey guy, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, this is what I'm gonna do, Josh. I know for a fact Selena's parents hate Patrick. She was trying to be nice. I'm telling you, man to man, brother to brother, and I know that it's all hearsay what I'm telling you. You don't have to believe me. But she was doing that because Patrick asked her to because he's looking bad. And I will tell you that she's cried to me before, and she wants to get away, but she's scared to. And the thing is, are you recording me at all?
You're just on the live stream, that's all.
I'm on live stream right now?
Yeah, I thought you knew that because you're on the video. Do you not want to continue the phone call?
No, I will tell you, I don't mind being on live stream. I'm
Okay.
just saying, I love Selena like a sister, okay? She's a good person. I believe she's scared. And I believe that Patrick is putting her up to it. It's obvious. And anybody with common sense knows that it's obvious that Patrick is doing this, to try to, save some face. But, it is what it is. Nobody really knows the truth. All I'll tell you about that video that surfaced, I wasn't present for it. I was downstairs asleep. I woke up to someone crying. Selena was sitting on the couch crying. I said, what's wrong? She said, I'm going to airdrop a video because Patrick goes through my phone. I'm going to airdrop you a video. I want you to put it up for safekeeping, okay? That's what she said to me. Those were her words. So I airdropped it. The next day I looked at it, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And so at that point, I didn't want to release that because she asked me not to. But whenever he went on saying I'm a junkie and all this, that's what I released, okay? So people can believe it if they want. I know most people do. I'm not for all this drama. I'm for auditing. And I keep dropping cigarettes. I can't see in here. Anyway, I believe that video is to be true. I wasn't actually present for the recording. It was Selena's own recording. It was not staged.
So when you saw Selena, can I get the window, bud? Yeah. When you saw Selena, you saw her crying though.
Yeah, she was crying. It was shortly after it had happened. She was crying, and I was like, "What's wrong?"
So okay, and when you say what's wrong to her, does she clam up? Is she quiet, or what does she tell you?
She said, I'm going to airdrop you a video. Please hide it because Patrick goes through my phone and he'll delete it. And I went back to and I said, are you okay? She said, I'll be fine. I went back to sleep. And I watched it. I actually watched it a couple days later because I had forgotten about it.
Okay. Well, first of all, you know that I'm a fan of yours. I haven't started watching your stuff until recently. I watched the live stream you did tonight, and I can say honestly that if you had a drug problem, I had a drug problem too. When I've seen you on video, like Facebook video, when we call each other on the live stream tonight, I haven't saw someone that's abusing drugs. I can spot it. I will say that, and I think that you're doing some great stuff. Is there any way that maybe you and Patrick could get past this, or is it just too far gone? Patrick has said that he wants to work things out, but how do you feel?
I mean, get past it in what way?
I think he's asking if you guys can, I don't want to paraphrase, but would you be open to, kind of, maybe not even being friends, but having a mutual respect for each other, or maybe just kind of burying this whole hatchet?
I'm willing to bury the hatchet, but as far as him and I filming together, I'm not ready to make any claims on that. At this time.
So right now you're not saying no. Right now you're just saying you don't know.
Right. I'm not the type to hold grudges, but I'm also not the type to deal with someone who's going to belittle people and beat on women, especially pregnant women. And I know for a fact that whenever I came back from the car getting my bags, I heard screaming from the room. And of course, this is all hearsay. I have no proof. She came out in the hallway. I gave her a hug. I said, "What's wrong?" She was in so much tears that she was hyperventilating. She couldn't talk. She said, "I can't feel my baby. My stomach, my side hurts." I'm sorry if you can't hear me that good. We're going down the highway.
I can hear you.
So I said, "Do you want me to call EMS?" She said, "Yes." So I called EMS. Patrick got mad at me for that. Okay? Oh, it looks like we had a traffic stop right here. So at that point, I called EMS. He got upset with me for that because that red flag to me that he put his hands on her. Okay? So when I asked her about it, she didn't tell me if he did or not at that certain time. However, the next day, I said, "Selena, I know what really happened."
Did EMS
Then
come?
he put his hands on. EMS did come and transfer to the hospital, yes.
All right. So Patrick says that there was a $250 cleaning bill that he paid on his card. Just so you're aware of that. Caterpillar says, why does it matter? This is between them. Are you in the middle of this high school shit at Josh Abrams? Selena asked me to go so she could address it. I called. Nomad.
I don't want any of this drama.
Is it not true? And you can choose not to answer because it was. I mean, I guess I consider all conversations off-air privileged. But what have I been telling you about this whole? Have I not said to you that I don't want this to be an issue of drama. Like, I'd like you guys to bury the hatchet. Have I not had that conversation?
Right. Yes, and I respect you for that. And I respect what you do. You know, I don't know you that well. You and I have gotten to know each other a lot better over the last few weeks. And, I think we can make some good content together. However, that being said, that's not what this conversation is about. The conversation is about the Selena issue.
Correct.
I know that Patrick has put her up to this because he wants to not look like an abuser.
Well,
but the fact is,
so Nomad, full disclosure, it was Patrick did call and ask. So I spoke to Patrick a couple times. He did ask me to do this. And so it was Patrick that asked me to do this interview with Selena. And I said that it was something I'd be willing to do as long as he wasn't present. Like, it was something where she did it at least on her own.
I'm sure he was close by, despite what she said. Like, some of the things she said were truthful, but some were lies because she's trying to protect him. For what reason? My personal belief is because she's scared. She's scared to go against him, But she did tell me the next day that he had slapped her and thrown her across the bed, and that's what caused the stomach pain.
Yeah, Sunflower Sky says you have no idea if he was there or not. Yeah, I really have no idea if he was there. Selena says that he wasn't. I
was not present whenever the alleged assault occurred, so I can't say whether or not it's true. But I wholeheartedly believe that it is true.
Okay, so from here, you're saying right now you're not working together with him. You're not looking to work together with him, but you're not closed to the idea of calling a truce and possibly working with him in the future.
Say that again. I was getting a phone call.
Sorry. So right now you don't want to work with him. You're not working with him, but you're leaving it as, what are we calling this, a truce? And you're not closing the idea to working with him in the future?
I'm not saying yes or no either way, but right now I feel it's best that him and I be apart.
And maybe that's good. Separate space. When you're good friends and you work with somebody and you're friends and you're together all the time, you just, no matter how much you love someone, you can just get sick of them.
But until he's ready to tell the truth about the way he treats me, Selena, and everyone else around him, even his own mother, that right there tells you a lot about someone's character. And until he's ready to grow up and man up to those problems, I don't see us working together as a possibility.
All right. Nomad, listen, I look forward to working with you. Thank you for coming on, as I also thank Selena for coming on, as I also thank Patrick for the time that he gave me to talk about this. Everyone should, share, like, subscribe, head down to Nomad's channel. He did a live today, and he stood his ground. He put himself in jeopardy of getting arrested. He was giving false information, and he refused to ID when he was being told he was detained. He looks like he's doing good. I think that this is a community where if we're not frauditors, because there's some out there, that we should try and make an impact. I do think that you're doing that. I do like what you're doing. And if there's anything else you want to say to the people out there?
I'd just like to clarify a few of the things that were said.
Sure.
Patrick never threw my phone in the water.
Yeah, I corrected that. That was I don't know if that or if someone said that, and or maybe I just misrepresented it.
He did splash a lot of water at me to cause my phone to get wet, but he did not throw my phone into the water.
Okay.
Secondly, Selena said, I don't remember exactly what she said about her family, but they all hate his guts. Okay? And I can prove that. And I'll talk to you about that privately.
Absolutely.
I don't want to give away too much on air. But I love Patrick like a little brother. I've tried to work with him as far as, manning up to certain things. All he wants to do is bring up, look, I'm open. I'm very open about my problem. I'll always be an addict in recovery. I haven't used heroin and oxys in over 2 years, coming up on 2 years. I am on Suboxone and I am on a benzo. Okay, but I'm very closely monitored by my doctor, and that's none of his concern. But I'm not a junkie anymore. That's all old, and all he wants to do is continue to bring that up. So, it is what it is. I don't want drama around my page. I know you're not doing this for drama. I know you're trying to clear the air, but I don't think the air could be cleared at this point in time.
I don't think it could have been said better than that. At least now everyone's side has been out there, so now hopefully we can just move on from this, let this die, and just see what the future holds. People can hate it, but I'm going to shut the comments off at the end of this, because this really isn't about. This is so everyone here could clear the air. Let people say what they had to say, so we can move on and get back to what matters most, and that's our freedom. We can't be defending free speech if we're arguing amongst each other. So I appreciate you for coming on, and her.
I agree with you 100%, Josh. And I'll call you later privately and discuss with you a few things. So I'll get off here now. Take care, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, good audit tonight. Be safe, brother.
You too.
Bye. All right, guys. So hold on a second. I don't want to. Can I show this without showing the number? All right, so I'm looking at, there is a pre-authorization from a hotel. I've got everything else blacked out, but there is a $278 cleaning charge. There's no personal information on this, right? No, there's not. Okay, hold on. I just wanted to make sure there's no personal information. Where's the camera? I don't know if you guys can see that right at the top, a $278 cleaning charge from Patrick for the hotel that evening. I'm all tangled up. Oh my God. Here, take that. Take it. All right, guys. This is what I want to do. Everyone's talked about it. Selena's talked about it. Patrick's talked about it. Nomad's talked about it. Let's let it die. Clear the air. It's cleared. Let's move on. Who are we to say anyone here is telling the truth or anyone here is telling a lie? Let's just move past it. Nomad is saying the same thing. Right now I don't want to work with him. Maybe in the future. I'm not closing that door. Right now it's a no. Patrick said the same thing. I really like Nomad. So let's let's just look at it in the future. So you pretty much have all parties saying, Right now is a really tough time. Right now sucks, but I'm not closing my mind to the future. So let's leave it at that. All right? Okay. So, let's take a look at any other questions coming in. Orga has actually decided not to go on the road trip. He has another job going on, so he's going to be the one participant that is not going to be involved. Everyone else is still involved. Who do we got? We got No Name Audits. We got 303 Cop Block. We got Auditing the USA. We got News Now Alabama. We got Marty Crystal. And we're still getting emails from other people before I announce it, but we got like 7 or 8 right now, right? Mm-hmm. What is GST? Josh, show the message where Selena calls Patrick crazy. So guys, I did receive an email recently on this live feed. I just can't access it right now because I'm on my phone. And if I close out of this, I won't be able to pull it. Casey Anthony says, Josh, why did you protest straight pride? I didn't protest straight pride. I was there to report, not support. I was there to film, right? So when Antifa got in my face, they were protesting straight pride. I faced down like 80 of them. When the police started assaulting Antifa for practicing free speech, I was with them. I'm on the side of freedom. I'm not here to, when I do stuff like that, I'm here to report, not support. But the cops put me in a position where I had to stand up for what was right. So Sierra says, why is Nomad so back and forth? He said the other day he's never seen him put his hands on her. Guys, that's why, who knows? The only people that know what's going on in Patrick, Selena, and Nomad's life are Patrick, Selena, and Nomad. When some person says it's a lie and the other person says it's the truth, you normally meet somewhere in the middle. I don't support Antifa. I support Antifa's right to free speech. Because free speech doesn't go, constitutional amendments don't go to the side who's politically correct. The Constitution belongs to everybody. We the people. Okay? I don't care if it was Antifa or if it was, Quifa that was practicing their free speech. I believe they should be able to engage in a constitutionally protected activity, even if they believe my opinion's wrong. I could care less. When you get to bullying or breaking the law, or criminal harassment or hurting people, that's a whole different story. Okay. Let's see. Joe's on here himself. You can ask Joe. Breaking the Flaw just touched down. Click, share, like, and subscribe to Breaking the Flaw. I would record these fools if I hang with them at all times. Why isn't Patrick on here? I don't. Hold on one sec, guys. To be honest with you, I only talked to Selena, and then later asked Nomad to call, and Selena's saying she's not with Patrick, and I can't hang up this phone to get Patrick's number. And Felipe Hemming, this is not all for views, because if it was all for views, I wouldn't try and settle this issue. I would try and keep as much drama going on each side as I could. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to move forward, because at the end of the day, guys, no matter which side you're from, as a neutral party, these are allegations. Some are true, some are probably not. Who knows? Selena asked me to release a statement, and Nomad's been talking to me. So instead of, one person talking shit about the other, then the other person talking shit about that person, and going back and forth, we're giving more credence to the haters here. The people that don't support free speech, the bootlickers, we're giving them more ammo for their arsenal. So if I can try and mediate this thing, or if they ask me to mediate this thing, and we can stop this, then we can stop fighting each other and get back to fighting the real enemies out there. Okay? Logic says, News Now Patrick always bets on black. He's black from the waist down. Oh, Jesus, that's a good one. He's the best.
Who?
No Name's the best. He's literally on my live feed right now moderating for me. But No Name's got to go. Billy Bags is about to jump in the car.
Hang on a second. There's somebody over here that said...
What happened?
Somebody
What I
had
missed?
a question. I'm a jackpot.
What was their question?
Call Patrick, get his view of this shit show.
I don't have Patrick's number.
Alright.
I don't have Patrick's number. But, oh my God.
What?
Is that Billy Bags?
Yeah.
Call him over here. Call him over here.
Billy!
Billy! Come here. You can jump in the front seat. No Name will leave. Just come over here, bro. Come here. All right, you can step out and just come right back. I want to talk to him anyway. All right. What's going on, Billy?
Not much.
The people can't hear you. Speak up.
Not much. What's going on over here?
So, what's your take on all this, Billy?
I don't even... This is new to me. I'm following this. I just started following this.
What did you do today, Billy?
What
You look
did I
all
do?
zonked out. What didn't you do is the question.
What didn't I do? Well, guess what? I found a new love in life.
Oh, you can see the reflection in the window. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Billy Bags. Stop it.
I found a new love in life.
You found a new love in life? Who's your new love?
It's Christina.
Who's Christina?
Meth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So you're not on the crack anymore.
Well, it's gonna satisfy me until Mark gets a check.
Yo, is that...
It's cheaper, and then guess what? I can put the pipe down.
Hey, yo, Ma.
Yo, Ma!
Oh, shit. What do you say to her? What's your beef with your mother right now?
She's, I think Social Security should
They
come
can't hear you. Speak up.
I think Social Security should come 2 or 3 times a month.
Why 2 or 3 times a month?
Because, like, who the fuck can keep up with this kind of fucking of a habit? I gotta have everybody else pay my way through fucking crack.
Okay, all right. So what's the new rhyme you got? It's called, I know you call it, I'm still Billy from the block. Is that it?
I'm still Billy from the block. I still suck a lot of cock.
Oh, Jesus. All right,
I used to suck a little, now I suck a lot.
Oh,
I'm
man.
Billy from the block.
There you go. Anyways, little comic relief. Thomas Paine, you're not blocked because we can see your messages.
What's he saying now?
Guys, I can't call Patrick because I don't have his number up. Do you guys press 1 if you want me to call Patrick, and then someone can email him his number. Press 1 if you want me to call Patrick. But we already heard from Patrick. Oh, Jesus. Everyone wants me to call Patrick. Literally everybody. Okay. All right. Hit that like button. I'm going to find his number.
Yeah, we're at 70.
Text Selena and ask, can we have Patrick's number, and can Patrick take a call?
Okay.
I guess that will put Patrick out. Patrick can have his say, and then everyone
what?
spoke. What's Patrick's number? Lady Justice Liberty News, what's up? What's going on? Guys, and if you have a channel you want people to subscribe to, let us know in here. The only way we can, spread our movement is if we help each other out. So if you have a new channel and you want people to know about it, just say, sub my channel. Thomas Paine, I answered your question. You're not blocked. Is that it?
I don't know.
Just write that number down. Quick.
Actually, give me a second.
Hold on, guys.
Fuck. Okay.
I think that's Patrick. Call that number.
All right.
He might still be trying to call me.
Yeah.
Just give it a second.
Yeah.
If that is Patrick.
Could be.
He's probably calling me so I could have his number.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Want me to Google it?
Yeah, Bags just left. We're back with No Name.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta call it.
Well, actually, I'm sitting on Billy's lap.
There we go. It's ringing. Just wait till someone answers, because if it goes to voicemail, I don't want to put their number out there. No answer?
It's ringing.
That's not Nomad's number, is it?
I don't know. It's like calling a police station and getting nowhere.
Let me see. I want to see if we've called that number twice. Oh, no, I got Patrick's number.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're calling Patrick. It says video. Can I video call him?
I don't know.
No, I'll just do a regular call because I don't want to screw this up. We'll keep the quality clear.
What's up, Will?
Hello?
Hey, Will. Yeah, what's up, Will?
It's Josh.
Oh, it says Will Blair.
Whoa, that's my burner phone. That's my Google number.
Oh, okay. What's up, man?
Sorry, I can't call from my phone because...
Hey.
Yep.
Josh Russ, Nomad just called Selena's mom, trying to get her to say all kinds of shit, but she said, fuck that. You know, I'm not talking to you.
So, so Nomad actually said he's not absent of wanting to work with you in the future. He hasn't decided yet, and I think that you said the same thing when we talked, that you said you'd very much like to work with him. It seems like...
I would, but, you know, he keeps attacking me, so, you know, it's come to this.
Yeah, Will Blair is just a bullshit name, Antichrist, that I put on my burner phone.
I thought that's like, that... Okay, I thought Will Blair was that guy who,
No.
I don't know.
No, that's my burner number, so I just put a random name on it.
Listen, if you're using some guy's phone or someone else's phone, I totally get it. I'm not going to tell anyone about Will Blair.
This is my phone right here.
Yeah, this is his phone right here.
I'm not going to say anything. I totally get it. You're using someone else's phone. No big deal.
But, so, do you have anything that you want to say? What do you want? The people wanted me to call you, so I figured if we're going to get everyone's side out there, go ahead, we'll get everyone's side out there, so that way we could just end this and not have to talk about it anymore.
Well, just know I got a video coming out in about 10 minutes, and the truce will be out there. That's all I have to say.
It's going to be on your channel?
Yes, it's going to be on my channel. It's going to be raw. It's going to be truth, and there's going to be video to back it all up. And I'm going to let the audience decide whether to believe me or Nomad. Because here's the thing. I've let Nomad make video after video after video, lying, attacking, berating, and saying all kinds of things about me that aren't true. And, you know, at some point, I got to stand up and say, no, I got to defend myself. And that's what he's made this come to. I'm not about the YouTube drama. I hardly make videos. I've hardly ever made videos on anyone. You know, like Nomad has done in the past. I don't do that. But when he's saying all these things about me, I got to make a video explaining why it's not true, why he's lying, and the truth. And that's what I'm having to do.
Yeah, man, listen, I wanted to get Nomad side, so maybe we could just end this shit. I mean, I did the interview with Selena at your request, and I was happy to do it. You know, can't we... I like both you guys. Isn't there a way that, you know, you can say your piece, you got close to 300 people watching, and then maybe we just end the drama stuff and we just move forward? I mean, you can address everything right now.
Here's the thing, Josh, here's the thing. Me and you have talked on the phone, and, you know, you said to me, you know, he clearly doesn't want to end this. I'm willing to work it out. I'm willing to just put this behind us, and I'm willing to work with him again. And as long as he would calm down and get off the pills and stop this addiction, because it's controlling his life, and he can't do what needs to be done as an activist because he's so out of his mind all the time that, you know, with me being around him, I'm so stressed out because he's a different person. He's like, you know, some crazy freaking loon you see holding up a sign on the corner begging for money because he's so fucked up all the time. You know, it's like, what do you do? What do you do?
Well, he did tell me on the phone before, because you told me, you said, I want to work things out, I like him. And I talked to him on the phone, and he said that he didn't want to work it out. And tonight, he sounds a little bit more clear, and he said he's not adverse to it now. He said he's not adverse to it now.
Here's the thing. I want to work things out, but he doesn't. If he's willing to do that, let's do it. But other than that, he just wants drama and trouble.
Okay, so if he's willing to work it out, what sense would it be to release a video? I mean, we can right now, everyone's had their say, and now you can talk about whatever you want, and then maybe we move
that's
forward.
The thing. I have not. That's where everything's wrong. I've not had my say. I've not been able to say what I've been able to say because I've been the bigger person and remained quiet this whole time while he's made video after video after video and has released lies after lies after lies. Selena has said I don't hit her. He claims I hit her. He only says I hit her when it benefits him. I don't hit Selena. Okay, Selena has a doctor. We just moved to Texas. She switched her Medicaid over. You know, he's lying so it'll benefit him. His narrative is I'm a wife beater. I beat Selena. I don't take care of Selena. I don't take care of Selena's baby. When he's got like 7 kids back home and his wife is pregnant right now, and he's off what? Fucked up all the time? I mean, I'm the bad guy? Really? I'm the bad guy? You know, he's lying. This guy's a liar, and people will see this when the video is released.
Okay, so what happened? What happened with the whole hand burning incident? Because I was not aware of this until today.
Okay, I really don't want to get into it. All I can tell you is it was me and a couple other people. We put some sanitizer and lit it on fire. The guy was so fucked up on fucking Xanax that we were slapping him, we're fucking tasing him, and he would not wake up. I mean, literally. We were just fucking with him. I mean, like I said.
I know, but Patrick, like, I'm neutral in all this, but let me ask you a question. If I see my buddy passed out all banged up, and he hangs up the phone. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make my side here, guys, because I'm honest as the day is long, and I want to remain neutral during that thing. But listen, if I got a buddy that's got a drug problem, and I care about him so much, and I want to help him, I'm not going to tase him, take lighter fluid, and set his hand on fire. That's number one. Number two, I would have asked him about the donations, but he hung up the phone. Selena has been on my live stream, okay? And she answered all my questions. Nomad has been on this live stream answering all my questions. The only person that's not answering questions is the only person that asked me to do this goddamn fucking live stream. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what in the holy fuck? Like, I've been totally nothing but neutral during this entire thing.
No.
And now here's the thing. You want Selena to come on and say that you don't beat her, but then when I ask you about questions, like, come on, Pat. If you're watching this, I've had to do uncomfortable things. I've had to release my personal record. Come on. Call him back one more time. Call that number back. We'll see if he answers. You know what I mean? This is getting crazy. I'm on no one's side here. But if you force me into a direction, I mean, right now it's just allegations. Throw it on. Throw it on.
Voice messaging system. 4.
Right, shut it off. I'm not gonna put your number out there, Pat. So here's my dilemma. And it was not a dilemma until just now. And I don't dislike Patrick. But something ain't adding up now, okay? Because before it was, and just until that comment, he was, you know what I mean? We're doing a neutral interview. You serious? You asked me to do this. So you want Selena to give her piece, Nomad speaks his piece, and then what? So you want to fix this? I challenge you, Patrick. You want to end this? You want to be friends again? We'll know you're full of shit if you release that video. Because if I have a problem with you, Patrick, and I want to solve that problem, and I want there to be a solution, then I'm not going to say, yeah, I want there to be a solution, but go to my channel, I'm about to talk all sorts of shit. You set the kid's hand on fire, accidents are accidents, but look at the context and how you did it. You always tell me that you want to help him and better him. And you want to better him when he's passed out drunk and on whatever? By lighting his hand on fire with lighter fluid and slapping him? That's a joke? If you think slapping people is a joke, maybe that's how this whole Selena thing came out. Domestic violence is funny. Let's joke about it. I don't know. I can't speak to that. But what I'm saying is, this is something that just hanging up the phone, what does that do? What does that solve? You're hanging up the phone on the live stream you asked for. And I remained, it's an hour and 10 minutes, until an hour and 1 minute I was on side with nobody. So we're just going to let everyone decide how this is going to go. Nomad says he just wants to be away from Patrick at this point, okay? He's not adverse to working with him in the future, and he wants to call a truce. That's Nomad, okay? Patrick says that he likes Nomad and he doesn't have an issue, he wants to move forward. So both parties are going to say that they want to move forward. So if that's the case, neither party will release a video trash talking the other. And whatever party releases something first, trashing the other, they clearly want the drama. Okay? I like you, Patrick, but come on, man. You're not going to fucking insult my intelligence by coming to me and telling me you want me to do a video. You're not just going to expose what you want. I wanted this to be dead for everybody. So you can't answer the question yourself. So we're going to see where the people fall. Press a 1 if you think that Patrick used his money for gambling, and 2 if he didn't. And let's just end this bullshit. We got way bigger fights out there than to do this. I'm not going to decide. I'm going to let the people decide. Can we all just figure this the fuck out? I went to jail on false charges, and I can't tell you how many people ran away until the truth came out, and then they all want to be my friend. Like, let's just get along. We have people out there that want to take away our freedoms. And you know what? They're sitting back laughing at this bullshit while we bicker amongst ourselves. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. So, everyone put a 1. You guys can email me at josha1487@gmail.com. Yep, hold on. I mean, it's just sad. Like, Pat, I'm not against you. I'm not against anybody here. I'm for both people. I'm calm now. Okay? I'm calm now. So, let's give Patrick one more call. Okay? Pat, if you're watching this, I'm not going to corner you.
I like Pop Block Hot Springs comment.
What did they say?
I don't know. So I'll tell you afterwards.
See, I'm missing some great comments here, and I apologize. Bob Mazzulli says, thanks for finally being real at AFA. Wow. He usually has some... He's usually very critical of me. Let's just give him one more chance.
All right.
Let's give him one more chance. If it's voicemail, then we'll see if he releases the video, and we'll see where we're really at. I just want everyone to get along here. They are X-ray specs. I can actually see through the phone. Went right to voicemail?
No, I rang 3 times.
Rang 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he won't answer. All right.
Here's your phone back.
Thank you. I'm not going to give out his number. Okay? I'm not going to give out his number. I don't see what that solves. I don't see what that solves. What's in chat? What'd I miss? It says porno in chat. Mods, can we keep a look at what's going on? I can't see where this supposedly was, but... My two beagles, do your thing. Thank you. Thanks, my two beagles. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, I appreciate Patrick coming on and talking, saying what little he had to say, and Nomad and Selena, and hopefully, guys, we can just figure this out. But I think that it's very clear what's going on now. I think it's very clear. And I've had to make some changes recently. Listen, there's a kid out there named Mars Livestream, okay? And a lot of people dislike him. And my name came up in one of his live streams, and I just called him and I owned him, and then I got to talking to him and found that he's a really good kid. And we have a lot of differences in opinion, but he's going through a lot. We're all going through a lot that's not always going to leave us to see the same viewpoints. And I'm still learning every day, too. And I learned that Mars is actually a great kid, going through a lot. Right? And my way of looking at it was like, I just got to call and own this kid. And it turns out that he actually had a lot to teach me. And I'm on his live stream almost every time he goes on now, just talking to him. He's a great kid. Check out his channel. Mars Livestream. At the end of the day, we're all just speaking out in our own way. Hold on.
Somebody say something?
Don't restrict this live stream. This is important. Accountability for all. I've been following for more than a year and a half, if not more. This needs to be known. He would clear if not guilty.
How come I don't see that?
Scotty Johnson, what do you have to say? Keeping up for Scott Johnson. I don't know if I missed him. What's up, Heather Marie? Clear his name. Okay, we'll put it out there. Well, gosh darn it. My blood got boiling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How about your blood?
I'm not even involved, and I'm a little pissed off. You know?
What do you think about this whole thing?
I don't know. He's the one who wanted this, right?
He asked me to do this live
He
stream.
asked you to do this live stream, and he fucking doesn't answer his own fucking... You can't answer. You can't be transparent. Everybody else answered their questions and stuff, but he's the only one not answering shit.
I'm trying to... I don't have Jack Miller's phone number. I'm over it. At this point... oh, hold on. I missed something. He calls his van his Vanch, he's funny as hell. Mars Livestream is awesome. I got his back. All right? Apparently, he said he just got his other channel back, too, so good for him. And I love it how he says, you dismiss yourself, because I'm always telling people they're dismissed. He tells people to dismiss themselves, so he doesn't even have to do it. That's why I respect you and Nomad. You both own it. Pat is a scared little guy. Subs will be falling quick. Can you give a recap of previous testimony? Shane says, why the F would he make a fake video beating her, Josh? Yeah, I'm not going to call Sheepdog. J-Law. Why else you think Jay Freeman stays away from Patrick? I don't know that Freeman does stay away from Patrick. I don't want to speak on anything I don't know about because I know how that feels for people to speak against me and shit that they just don't know about. I do not have Jack's number. Cindy Stinger says, I have Jack's number. I don't. And I don't need to call him to drag him into this drama. I want to squash this drama. It would make no sense for me to call more people into it. And I'm not going to phone Freeman. Thank you, my two beagles. And I did see Patrick and James together the other day. And it smells like a duck. Maybe it's a duck. Who knows? All right, guys. Any last and final question? Any last and final questions? I don't want to call anyone else because people are going to say, I want this for views. I really don't want this for views. I did this at the request of somebody else. Is it not true? In fact, I don't even want to put words in mouths. How did this interview come about tonight? Because I don't want you guys to say I fed him. How did the interview with Selena come about tonight?
Patrick called you for it, right?
I don't want to have it look as if I was...
Patrick called him and asked him to do this.
Was it on speakerphone?
I heard him ask you, yeah.
I didn't do this for views. I was asked to do this.
Yep. This was like, we were out doing our own thing. He stopped us what we were doing. We were ready to do something, and he called us up and stopped us, and we did it. We thought we were doing him a favor. No views, nothing.
I'm not, I was literally going to do an audit. A video I was going to pre-record and release tomorrow to edit properly, so that way I can get paid. I know I'm not getting monetized for this. I did this because I want this shit to stop. And I wasn't here to clear anyone's name. I was here for people to clear themselves. So let's do this. Let's move on. Okay? We'll leave it up to the internet. Okay? We'll leave it up to the internet. If this is dead, neither side... Good shit. Appreciate what you do, fam. Absolutely. If this is dead... Hold on. I just subbed. Where do you audit? I audit in Boston. I mod for News Now Patrick and for Nomad. Awesome.
How appropriate in a drugstore parking lot. What is that supposed to mean, night thief?
Who are they talking to?
I don't know if they're talking to us or somebody else.
I'm in front of a supermarket, so they're not talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there is a CVS right there and a beauty shop.
Yeah.
But we had, like I said,
Bell.
in a Taco Bell. We were on the road, but we stopped to do this. Yeah, setting someone on fire, that's not something funny to do. But hey, listen, people make mistakes in life. So let's just leave it at this. I'm going to do two things right now. I'm going to make a challenge, and I'm going to ask a question. Okay? My challenge is, if this is dead, both sides have said this is dead, and they will consider working with each other in the future. If this is dead, neither side will speak publicly on it again. It's dead. So if someone speaks publicly on it now, it's because they really just want to view whore this. Okay? They want to use all this bullshit to generate views. So if someone speaks on it, then it's not dead. Number two, I'll let all you guys decide. A 1 for Nomad, a 2 for Patrick. Who do we believe? A 1 for Nomad, a 2 for Patrick. We got 2 neithers. 2 neithers, 2 Patricks, and the rest are Nomad. Locksmith thinks Nomad is jealous over Selena. We got 3 2s, 3 Patricks. John doesn't want to choose either. Okay. Bless your heart, chooses neither. Okay. So that's where we're at. You guys have spoken. So now Bob says, Joshua Hingham would like to meet up with you to discuss some issues. Bob, you can email me at my email address, josha1487 @gmail.com. Send me an email. We'll chat. And listen, Patrick, you do great work. Nomad, you do great work. You both said it's dead. Let's leave it there. If someone releases a video talking shit, then clearly they're trying to use this as a view whore. And I won't take that. I won't back that. My two beagles, you're faster than me.
Oh.
All right. Anything else, guys? Anything else? I'm not going to call and bring anyone else into it. So is there anything else? That's why we stopped you today? Damn right. That's the reason that me and No Name stopped you today. Thank you, Aaron M. There's no point to call Patrick. He's not going to answer the phone. He's not going to answer the phone. Bob, thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, share, like, subscribe, and make sure you go to to Patrick's PayPal account and donate. Anything else? We forget anything? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna. No, don't. That's a freaking.
Oh, okay.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, really, what's happening in my life?
I don't know.
Scott Johnny Johnson. My two beagles. Hey, listen, we started off rough. I appreciate all you guys. We're learning something new every day. Have you ever, Click Clack says, have you ever done heroin, Josh? Are we talking about me or are we talking about Nomad, Click Clack? Because we're both named Josh. I mean, I don't mind answering the question. I'm a recovering addict, and I used to do heroin, and then to get off of it, I was on Suboxone for like ever, and now I'm not on Suboxone either. I'm living good now, and I don't think that people should be judged just for having an addiction problem. I do believe it's a disease. I do believe it's hard to go through it, and I do believe we're better for it to have gone through it, to see how far that life can bring us. Call him one last time. Sasquatch says, accountability for all, quit buying subs. Well, the only person that's ever accused me of that is Bristol Crew. And unfortunately, they had to take their foot out of their own mouth when they went on their own show, explained, I sent them all my analytics, that Social Blade was wrong and all my subs were accurate. So even the people that claimed it had to retract that statement. I got my subs because I got them, and if I lose them because it's something I did wrong, the same way I got them because it's something I did right. Disorderly Product News, I was talking to him the other night, and he said something very smart. He says, I'm very careful with what I do on YouTube, because the same as it works for you, it can work against you. All right? And I don't want to be a meteor, okay? I don't want to burn fast but brief. I want to be a strong light and keep this thing going. I don't think there's any point in calling him again, right? He's not going to answer.
He's just being a little weirdo. He's not going to answer the phone.
I love No Name. Guys, No Name jumped in the ocean today at almost freezing temperature. And the $54 was made and we're donating half to charity. The Innocence Project, is that what we decided?
Yeah, the Innocence Project, yeah.
All right.
Patrick
Anthony
said that
M.
He was putting up a video
Stop.
in 10 minutes. Okay. What dude, man? Dude.
Anthony M. Stop, Anthony M. You're sending me pornographic images on my email. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. I mean, I don't think we need proof that Patrick cheats on Selena. Selena said that Patrick did that. He did. So you know what? Why don't we just let this go? My PayPal is, since Amy's asking my PayPal. PayPal is www.paypal.me/accountabilityforall. That's paypal.me/accountabilityforall. I more so appreciate if you just hit that like button. You don't have to donate. Hit the like button. You're donating a thumbs up. I appreciate that. All right, guys. We'll let time tell. Okay? Anything else? Because I think that's the reason I stopped you today. Tune in next time, and please, don't email me and ask me to do something for you to try and think I'm stupid enough to allow this to just be a smear campaign or a Relivio campaign. Let's just keep it honest. Let's keep it out there. I've had to admit some shit I didn't like. We all make mistakes. Let's move forward. We're going to figure out who really wants that. Talk to you guys soon, and that's the reason I stopped you today. Pow! Hit him with it! Hit him with it!
That's the reason I stopped you today.
Sorry, he's drunk. He's not really.
I'm not drunk.
Now the internet's gonna think he's drunk.
I'm modding over here. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is modding my channel while we're talking.
Right, yeah.
He's the best friend a best friend could ever ask for. All right, guys. No Name's actually. He doesn't even. Do you even drink?
No.
I've never seen you drink.
No, I don't drink.
He doesn't smoke butts either.
No.
All right. See you guys. Love you. Bye.